From coast to coast, thousands of Canadians work every day to improve lives, build community, and provide support to the most needy, often without recognition or thanks. In Canada's biggest metropolis, at-risk youth sometimes fall between the cracks, struggling to survive on the streets, homeless, alone, and often without hope for the future.
In a sprawling amalgam like York, where you've got a mix of suburban, urban, and rural, 360 Kids is this lighthouse that provides awareness, innovative programming, and stability for a population who is usually ignored.
Bonnie represents the best, the essence of a great superhero.
Bonnie worked hard to win the support of the community for 360 Kids and has won dedicated donors to the cause.
We have to recognize that kids are our future. They're the adults of tomorrow. So if we don't invest in our kids today, who's going to be our leaders of tomorrow?
I've been here a long time, and that's the one thing that why I stay.
Her philosophy in terms of really focusing on caring and supporting the young people who come here really feeds them.
We ran a drop-in center for homeless youth, and it was really meant to be a one-stop shop for teens. At that time, we didn't have any housing component attached to that, so every day we were locking the doors at 8 o'clock and putting kids back on the street. And for me, that just wasn't okay. It made more sense for us to couple services together and bring them to one place for youth so that they could access everything in one place as opposed to trying to navigate the system, which we all know is almost impossible.
But 360 Kids is not just about providing safe shelter. For Bonnie and her team, innovation was key to creating life-changing programs that offer hope and a foundation for growth.
We listen to our kids. We know that the number one reason why kids don't come into emergency housing is because they're fearful for themselves and their belongings. So the first thing we did was have individual bedrooms. We've set it up very intentionally to feel like a home. So there's a living room, there's a sort of a relaxing area with computers where kids can stay connected. We actually have a gym where we promote healthy lifestyles for young people to be able to come and work out their physical bodies so that they're also stronger when they are on the streets.
And it's about, incorporating all the things that the kids have asked us for. The music studio that we see here, although it's small, it's their own private space.
We have a classroom that's in partnership with the York District School Board, so they actually provide us with a teacher. They actually are working towards their high school diploma.
360 Kids programs don't stop at graduation. Bonnie's vision includes a staged transition that provides support for re-entry into society as a responsible and productive adult.
Transitioning kids to adulthood doesn't happen on your 18th birthday. Even if we've been able to house them temporarily in an emergency situation, where do they go longer term? Our transitions program, and it's privately funded, they actually help us subsidize rents for young people.
Wow.
That's awesome, eh?
Yes.
Jefferson's a very great example. We've helped him to build his confidence so that he can get into the workforce. Which is an area that he had difficulty in. Not only has he gone through our employment programs, but he actually is now an employee of 360 Kids and works in our kitchen.
So I've been living under multiple roofs other than the shelter. I've been couch surfing, and I've been just been on the go. And it's like sometimes I just never really had the relief of just having a permanent place.
We subsidize their rent, and it's staggered. So the goal is at the end of the 3-year time frame that Jefferson will be able to work his way up to being able to afford market rent.
Lets me not worry about so much about survival. Lets me, grow as an adult. It gives me that fluctuation of, being a normal person in society.
Well, I think it's an incredible honor that, an organization like 360 Kids has been honored by the Bhayana Family Foundation.
I was absolutely shocked. Although I don't do this work for recognition, I think it felt great to know that the work that I've done was really well received by other people and that other people thought it was worth it.
We've talked to many of the kids here, and we see how we've seen her in action, and I think that is is a quality that she has and an ability to reach kids.
They come through because they, of the food and the recreation, and what they get when they leave is so much more. It pays off that when you put the effort in, that kids actually benefit and they move on, and that's what we all want.